Mom, you always taught us to help others when we can. You and Dad have showed Lydia and I, through your work at school, home, and here at church, what that hard work means. 8 years ago, you got the idea to blitz it to see how many cans we could collect that year. We got a little over 50 cans. The next 6 years, we struggled to get 100. Last year, 1 week in January, I couldn't get off my street because it was too icy for me to drive. So I missed a week. The next week, it was too cold for any of us to get here, so we canceled church. I was worried we were not going to get to 100 because at that point, we only had like 25 cans. So I got an idea from my mom. She used to get on the telephone and call people to tell them what to bring.
Still do.
So I got on Facebook and put the plea for help that our church needed 100 cans of soup. I was floored at the response. 93 cans from the community were donated to the church. That put the fuel behind it. The week before Super Bowl, we were at 162 looking for 200. When it was all said and done after the Super Bowl luncheon, we had 339 for 2019. So back in December, the outreach team decided, Sarah, how many are we going to do? After lots of persuasion,
400.
We came up with 400.
And it was like pulling teeth. Are we sure we want to do this?
So Mom, thank you for not just being my mom, but an inspiration to be my inspiration to help others.
So, we blew by 400.
Woo!
Not quite. We blew by 5. We blew by 6. Sarah and I received some money and phone calls. We were a little overwhelmed in the weekend. Sarah was like, I dropped my mic. We blew by 700.
Drum roll.
And drum roll, please. 850. Thank you so much to this church, our angels in the community, and those above and beyond. We even had folks that are traveling that sent us money and said, I still want to participate. I want you to see your goal. We did it.
And where is it all going again, Sarah?
It's going to Welcome House.
All right.
Okay, there you go. So thank you all for your contributions that made this possible. It's all our work collectively that makes us get to 815 cans, and plus our contacts out in the community. Brenda?
I was going to say, and Sarah doesn't know this was before she was born. One of the first years that I was at my school, and student council sponsored a food drive in November for that, and we had a goal, and it was homeroom against homeroom with that. But the middle school had, and the high school together, we brought in 10,000 cans of things to be donated with that. So never believe when you hear that we have total separation of church and state, because that's not true. The schools are very much involved in doing good things for the community. We may not be able to always call it that, but I can tell you firsthand that that happens. And if you wanted to be a part of the ministry of this church and what we're doing, thanks to several of you, but the Rafuses especially, adopting the kindergarten class at John G. That has been a beautiful thing. And we need toothbrushes for little ones to go in for this next project. And Play-Doh, heaven help us. White Play-Doh, I guess we're gonna make mouths and teeth or whatever. But thank you for this generosity. I mean, this is incredible. This has been a big secret.
Tracy, are we ready to go on to?
We are. We're going to get ready to have our soup lunch. And because we get up to like 815 cans of soup, I never like us saying,